Hey everyone, welcome back to Worth Playing for March 28th. Is it really the end of March already? That's... where did the year go? Anyway, Worth Playing is back. GDC is over. The first game we're looking at is a game called Spirit, which actually is on Kickstarter right now. I think it hit its goal. A very modest, like $4,000 or $5,000. Let's go ahead and check out what the options are. No. Apparently I can't go to the options. I hit enter, it didn't do anything. So the little kind of pitch I saw on this from some places that have been writing about it was that it's kind of like a 2D Proteus, which sounds pretty awesome. I bet by the time the whole thing is over, the house will be all ready for you. Man, that sounds great, little man. I'm gonna go check out what's going on in this world, and you let me know when my house is ready. I'm gonna put myself up here. Tink. Let's go ahead and check this place out. See what's going on. Oh, in the background of this, I have TweetDeck because this game's running in a window, and just people responding to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer, and that movie looks like garbage. S. I actually don't even have anything against Michael Bay movies. I mean, they're dumb, but like sometimes they're pretty fun. I'm okay with saying I've enjoyed the Transformers films. You know, I know what they are. Dude, I'm trying to check out the festival, but I've got this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer impressions that I need to get out of my system. Oh, alright. Well, we'll go the other way, and while we do that, like, the thing about the TMNT trailer is, like, it just doesn't seem very funny, and I know that the comics are kind of dark, but my understanding was they had a pretty dark humor to them and some bite, and the movies, at least that first movie was kind of dark, man. The first thing that opens in the trailer is just like a building falling down with like thousands of people dying, but the movie will never acknowledge that. And whatever, that's fine. It's just, it gets really boring after a while. Alright, is this all just talky talk? Seems like this might be all talky talk. Thanks for warning me now. Now I'm just upset about that trailer. That's not... I didn't mean to turn this on and talk about Michael Bay. Is it the festival? Maybe we should just keep going to the left. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on. I want to go to the festival. Got an interesting looking, I don't want quite to say sword and sorcery look. Hey, look at that festival! I really do like the pixel art though. It is pretty nice. Simple, but very evocative. Communicates a lot about the world, despite its simplicity. I just like looking at, I just feel like I'm looking at a bunch of cool backgrounds. If that's kind of all there is to what's going on here, I'm sure there's probably more to it. I didn't really read through the entirety of the Kickstarter pitch, but can I talk to that? Wonder if I can fall off the sledge. Well, I bet I could do something with that statue if I came back with a diamond or jewel of some kind. But I'm not going to do that. That's Spirit. I feel like this got railroaded by me still being upset about a dumb new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Like, who cares? Who cares? I care. I'm sorry, Spirit. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the next game. The next game we're going to look at is Don't See Me, which comes from ABA. I want to call them ABBA games, even though I'm sure it's actually ABA games. But they make like a lot of really simple, fun, kind of interesting, weird games. We looked at one recently where you were kind of playing Tetris and jumping along those pieces as they fell down. This one's called Don't See Me, which is kind of a sort of simple stealth game. Click to start. So, oh, well, I'm already going to screw this up. So you're moving around this little beetle. Up, down, left, right. They got their field of vision cone there. It's always moving forward. I screwed that up. So if you come up behind them, you can kind of take them out. So rather than like actually having to do, you know, something like a takedown, you just got to tap them, and the game just sort of automates that for you. So I guess you get what you're getting more points for like hiding in the shadows before you actually take them out. 251. Alright, I guess that one doesn't count. You know, obviously it seems like you're kind of dealing with a different map every single time. You run a little bit faster than the enemies, so you can get away from them. So you can get a higher score if you decide to be. Oh, well, Yep. That didn't work. So kind of your risk reward is if you decide to kind of sneak up behind an enemy. Oh, I guess I could. I'm not going to get points for that because you can't actually kill them. The points add up to tell you what you could get, but it only matters if you actually manage to take them out. Damn. It's an interesting little concept. You know, it distills down a lot of really complicated stealth mechanics pretty simply. Interesting for this to come out, or at least for me to be looking at it under the the same week that. Well, maybe not the same week. I guess it came out last week technically, while I was at GDC. But to come out right around the same time as Ground Zeroes, which is Metal Gear taking its own take on stealth, which. People have kind of complained about for various reasons over the years, and really modernizing it and bringing it in line with what people expect from a game like that these days. Oof. Okay, actually, you aren't faster than them. Maybe that changes as you go forward. Ooh, all right, 50 off of that one. Still haven't played Ground Zeroes. I'm gonna try and play it over the weekend. I find myself, if I have any free time to play games, which I've actually had a decent amount this week because my wife has been sick. I intend to spend it playing Dark Souls 2, trying to get as many hours into that as possible now that I kind of found my groove with my build and that game in general. I don't know why this just suddenly turned into story time with Patrick while he plays this simple stealth game. But there's not a lot to say about it. Stealth is a genre that I've started kind of coming around upon. I've talked in the past how I just don't like stealth games, and just to say that, I think is pretty broad and far-reaching in a way that is dismissive of a, completely legitimate genre. And then if I'm going to say I don't like a genre, it's at least be able to articulate why that is, as opposed to just saying, like, well, there's not any good. I think even when they're not for you, which is certainly a conclusion to draw, it is absolutely useful to know why they aren't for you, like why it doesn't work. Is it possible that it's a malaise of the genre, that the tropes of the genre are what allows it to subsist for people who love the genre, but it is preventing newcomers from having any real enjoyment. I think that that happens all the time in established genres. Horror is notorious for that. When you just placate the people who enjoy the genre, you don't expand it, the genre becomes stagnant, and so playing stuff that you don't like, maybe you can actually find out something about that genre that the people that do love it never quite realized, because when you love something, you can be blinded by it as well. So that's Don't See Me. Let's move on to the next game. Right, our next game is Tony Eagle Amateur Skateboarding, which if you look at the top of the page, it actually says Tony Hawk Demake. So made of a weekend for the mini Ludum Dare. Ludum Dar. Let's see, let's go with our skin. Let's be, let's be ourselves. Well, I can't be pale white. That's not an option, as I normally am. So we'll do that. Top. I like blue shirts. Let's get crazy. Let's have red pants. Well, I have like, well, I got brown pants. So that's actually pretty close. My board. Black because it reflects the deep angst that I would have as a 16-year-old. All right. So we're moving. Let's do some tricks. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, left side tornado. Why didn't I get points for that? Oh. Backhand. All right, points. Let's get over here. Not this way either. Is that a... Damn. Oh, how do we get up there? This is fantastic. Oh, shoot. Nope. Let's just... Oh, man. Forward is too mainstream. Oh, yeah, bro. Sick. Dang. It's way easier just to do that. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, god damn it. Let's see if we can get... Oh, we can't get up there. We're gonna have to do it. Skill increased. Pick one. Oh, F yeah, jump. I want to get up. I want to skate high. Higher than I've ever skated. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. Okay. Dude. Oh, man. I'm so good at video games. I used to be really into Tony Hawk. I mean, that made me sound like I have like Tony Hawk on like a Teen Dream poster in my my hotel. My room as a teenager. Oh yeah! Oh sick, bro! No, but I was so into the Tony Hawk series. God. And actually, more so than the Tony Hawk games, which certainly was into, I was really into Thrasher Skate and Destroy, which is at this point a very little-known Rockstar Games creation, which introduced me to the rap music. Probably more so than anything else. It had a terrific soundtrack. I listened to White Lines for an entire summer as a result of that soundtrack, and the gameplay actually reminds you. Yeah, there's a big jump. A little bit of this because Tony Hawk was an arcade skating game, and whoa, buddy, Thrasher was primarily. I don't know if I'd call it more. I guess I would call it more realistic, but it was. Why didn't I get points? It was primarily concerned with having you learn like a really complex set of tricks. Like you were supposed to be excited when you pulled something off. You weren't supposed to be stoked just because you held jump and then spun. I guess in that ways, it had a lot in common with its contemporary Skate, which tried to sort of take back some of the realism from Tony Hawk. Sure, the left side dolphin. Whoop. Aww. Sure, that makes sense. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? This is really dumb fun. Woo! Left side dolphin. Let's just see what I possibly get if I just keep investing in jump. I wonder how deep they let me go in this jump rabbit hole. Woo! All right, now that feels like Tony Hawk. Aw, come on. Well, let's try and do it. Yep. Don't worry, we got this, buddy. Or not. That is Tony Hawk D-Make, Tony Eagle Amateur Skateboarder. I'm not sure what this was called at the top, but this is Greg Anims, if that is your name. I can't be sure. You can't be sure about anything on the internet. You made a pretty good dumb thing. I really enjoy this. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I'll just stop with thank you. Why don't we'll end this with a big old jump. Yeah, baby. Woo! Ah, god damn it. Next game. So our last game this week, a game called Ditto. There we go. In which you play, well, one character but two characters. It's a familiar gameplay idea. Collect these little icons. 128. Clearly I'm on the path to victory. So as you move, you're primarily, I guess you could consider yourself controlling both, but you're really controlling the bottom one. But you're trying to get the both of them to the end. The game has a real nice sense of atmosphere. I'm not sure what's going to happen if I jump in this water. Oh, I get it. Okay, so it's not that I jumped in the water. Whoa. Okay, well, don't do that. Kids don't do drugs, and don't jump like that. But, so I've got nothing in front of me on the bottom, but on the top, there is a platform. And what affects one person affects the other person. So when I jump over there, even though I appear to be floating on water, I'm actually on a steady platform, which means if I go here, the same thing is true, and then the inverse will happen right there. That's really cool. That's really interesting. Alright, so we're gonna wait for that little guy to. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to get that. But we can jump over here. And then if we're careful, and as a result of having that guy on the platform at the top, the bottom guy can jump over, which then gets us to the end of the stage. That's interesting. I didn't quite know that was how it was gonna play out. So this one I can't even see the other guy. I guess you can assume that he is probably climbing up from another section. Oh, okay. He doesn't appear until you actually touch these mirror objects. I gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna get him both of the things so that he feels like he collected an object too. Alright, still can't see our friend. Up. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. That must be an invisible platform we can't see. That is somehow reflected in the mirror world. Oh. No. Not nearly as complicated. Instead, it is merely you are able to do a parachute maneuver. I guess that makes more sense. No, can't quite get that. And I've killed my friend. Mosey along. Can I move blocks? Come on, video games let you move blocks. Not in this one, though. Alright. Hey, it's teaching me you should go up to certain heights. Okay, so if I'd gone past, then I could have collected that. But I'm not a completionist. I'm not going to worry so much about the fact that I didn't get all those. I like to get that stuff, but not if it means I'm going to drive myself nuts trying to beat the game. Ooh. Oh, sorry, buddy. Ooh, that's definitely my bad. I don't know where you went. Let's wait for that guy to go away. Oh. Ha. Oh, you can't get those. You gotta be on the other side. I bet you're there now, huh? Aw. I'm sorry, little buddy. You screwed that up. We're ahead of him. Just don't even worry about it. Oh, I don't even know how you would have gotten those. This is a neat little game. You know, it's simple, but in a way that's really affecting and charming. And so, what if I float down here? I bet that kills me. Alright, so we gotta wait until that comes up, and then we can move our way down. Not sure where our little buddy is. Do I not have to worry about him here? Okay, so I guess some stages you just don't, because you don't run into this little wall. But now we have to worry about our little buddy. Ah! Oh, I almost had it. Okay, so we need to float down. And time our float, so... Hup. Hup. Ha. Dude, we did it. We are so good at these video games. So it also doesn't depend... I thought maybe for a while that as long as the white character made his way to the end, that was what was important. But it's not. It doesn't matter which one gets there. Okay, so... Got it. Whoop. 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 Oh, I screwed that up. I needed to... Oh, no, I can still do it. Hurrah! Alright, let's do one more stage. Then we'll call that worth playing. This one is definitely worth playing. I like this. Alright. So now we have divided into 4 spots. And then that should allow us to exit. Yep. That is it. That is worth playing for this week. As always, you can send me suggestions for games you'd like to see played on this segment. You can send them over email, Tumblr, Twitter, whatever. If you're a game developer or just a game fan, send them my way. I'll take a look at them. Won't guarantee it's on the show, but I try and look at everything as I try and find the weird and strange and different, the stuff that normally does not get covered on big video game websites. So that is worth playing for this week. I will see you all next week.